Hey, have you ever thought about speaking another global language, but not sure if you can or have the time to do it? Well, if your answer is yes, this video is for you, my friend. By the end of this video, you know exactly how it's possible to speak Chinese in 21 days. I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out. My name is Ellie. I've been teaching Mandarin Chinese here in Australia for more than 13 years. Here's a little bit of my backstory. You may or may not know that I learned English back in China for 9 long years, only to find out I couldn't really speak and communicate. If you've been to China or you know someone from the Chinese background, you know that even people with high level education, they know lots of words and they're good at reading and writing, but lots of them cannot speak properly. I don't want to blame the education system, but lots of us had the experience of learning another language at school or in university for months or even years, but only to realize that it's hard and it's not fruitful. So if that's you, I want to let you know that it's not your problem. It's not that you don't have language genes to learn other languages, because I had so much doubts in my ability, so much pain and frustration in my English learning journey. And after teaching so many students, I know there is a better, faster way to learn. So now let's talk about why our system works so well and our students are getting insane results. Firstly, understand there are a couple of reasons why Mandarin Chinese is considered one of the most difficult languages in the world. First reason is because Chinese is a character-based language, while English is an alphabetical language, which means we use letters, right? To an unknown eye, Chinese characters look very complicated and intimidating. Most people would be like, what on earth are those lines and boxes? Although Chinese characters are actually quite fascinating because it has thousands of years of history and it's the only living Asian script still in use today. But learning Chinese characters does take a little bit of time. The good news is you don't need to learn Chinese characters to be able to speak. You just need to learn the phonetic part of the language, which we call pinyin, all the Chinese alphabets and phonics, if you like. You want to know how it looks like? Absolutely. So in English, we have consonants and vowels, right? We also have that in pinyin. For example, there are 23 consonants altogether. Do you want to hear how they sound like? Sure, here we go. Oh, actually, let me sing you a little rhyme. If you know me, you know I'm not only teaching adults Chinese, but also little kids. So my teaching style is different, okay? Because you learn better when you're having fun. So here is the little rhyme about the 23 Chinese consonants. Ready? B, P, M, F, D, T, N, L, G, K, H, J, Q, X, Z, C, S, R, Zh, Ch, Sh, I, U, A, Chinese consonants. Come sing with me. Let's do it. B, P, M, F, D, T, N, L, G, K, H, J, Q, X, Z, C, S, R, Zh, Ch, Sh, I, U, A, Chinese consonants. Well done! You just learned 23 Chinese consonants in 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. And did you know among the 23, there are only 5 sound different as how we say them in English. I won't go in details in this video, but let's talk about the other reason why people think Chinese is hard. Yes, Chinese is a tonal language, just like Cantonese, Thai, and Vietnamese, which means a single word could be said with different tones, and each of those tones will change the meaning of the word. Now you want to hear the mysterious Chinese tones which scare people away from learning it? You ready? Here's an example. Ma, first tone, means mom. Ma, second tone, means hemp. Ma. third tone means horse. Ma, last tone means to scold. So there are 4 tones in Mandarin. How many tones? Yes, 4 main tones. And there's also a neutral tone, which is very light. You know, in my teaching experience in the early days, my students say to me, the tones are hard because we don't have tones in English. But then I realized a little secret. That's right, we don't have tones in English. However, we have intonations. What does that mean? Let me give you an example. When you ask a question, your intonation goes up. Listen to this. Did you see a bee? Did you notice the B go up, right? And that's exactly what the second tone in Chinese sounds like. By the way, B means nose in Chinese. And then when we say a statement, our intonation goes down. If you saw a bee, your answer would be, yeah, I saw a bee. Notice B goes down. B, right? Say B with me. B. Great. That's exactly how the fourth tone sound like in Chinese. By the way, B means must. B. How hard is this, guys? You just learned 2 Chinese tones just like this. And remember, there are only 4, okay? You want to learn a sentence? How about a super important expression you can say to your loved ones? I love you. 我爱你. Okay, say that one more time with me. 我爱你. Great job, you are speaking Chinese. So of course you won't be able to speak everything in Chinese in 21 days, but in our Speak Chinese in 21 Days program, you'll learn the whole pinyin system, which enables you to say and read anything in Chinese with the help of pinyin. Very, very powerful. Another question people often ask is time commitment. Is that your question as well? How much do I need to commit? My suggestion is 30 minutes. You think you have 30 minutes? Of course you do, right? Do you know how many minutes we have in a day? I know you're counting right now. I already done the maths for you. It's 1,440 minutes in a day. I know. That's insane, right? So you definitely have 30 minutes if you put it down in your diary and your daily routine. And did I mention that we have short videos and audios that you can use to learn and practice while you're driving, cooking, if you like cooking, or exercising. Now let's recap. You're not only going to learn the whole pinyin system, which enables you to say and read anything, but also you're going to learn the most essential and frequently used phrases. There are 123 of them. Here's more. You're not only going to learn the 123 essential and frequently used phrases and sentences, but also Chinese culture, which is even more important in my opinion. Because when you learn the culture, you know what's important to them. You know the do's and don'ts in the culture context. You know why people think the way they think, why they behave the way they behave. Someone says, when you learn the culture, you know where the people came from and where they're going. And after 21 days, we don't want you to just stop there. So it's not like you finished the 21 days, you are on your own. No. We also give you all the love, support, accountability, guidance you need for 90 days to make sure you crush it and be a confident Chinese speaker and have important conversations. So you can talk to your family, friends, customers, clients, business partners, whoever might be in their native language. Guys, did you know when you speak their native language, it goes into their heart, okay? If you just speak a language that they understand, they may able to speak English, but if you just speak the language they understand, it goes into their head. But if you speak their native language, it goes to their heart. I didn't say that. Nelson Mandela said that, okay? You're able to speak Chinese, you can make lots of cool friends, connections, and have more impact, not only in the English-speaking communities, but also another 20% of the world population. So why dream about speaking another global language while you can actually do it in 21 days? Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and book a call with me. I'll come to one of our Speak Chinese in 21 Days training to find out more. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, sending lots of love, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.